Okay, so I had been depotting some of my eyeshadows into one because it falls under one of two categories. One is that majority of the eyeshadows honestly in there is I actually bought a while ago or something like these that I actually got in Boxycharm. So I actually want to declutter my eyeshadows because that's the one thing that I have not been able to declutter. Um, and these eyeshadows I kind of want to do like a quick review before I may or may not depot these into one. And honestly speaking, um, I actually kind of like said halfway through with one of my sentences. It's that like it falls into one of two, and the first part it falls under is that majority of the cards in there I don't really like, and I have it for a while. I'm not gonna use it. It's just taking up space, so it makes sense to depot in all of them. Or another reason is like, for example, the one video that I just recently uploaded in regards to the two um, single pot eyeshadows that I have. And in that video that I'm going to be posting about depotting into one, there's another smaller palette that I actually didn't do like a swatch on, but like they're either that really small taking up space or like the colors honestly majority of them I don't like. So I'm only keeping the ones I do. So I wanted to do a review because I actually had done swatches, but it was done like from December 2021 until like March, April of 2022 when I actually stopped buying or stopped getting Boxycharm boxes because I canceled my subscription. But these are all the eyeshadows that were in there: one, two, three, four, five, six. So I was getting it from December until May, I believe. Then in that case, because I was getting one each month, and I believe I got it for 5 months, so up until April. And I think one of the boxes may have gotten two, but I have posted it under the Boxycharm um, is in the playlist for the Boxycharm, and I had done swatches, but I wanted to do a quick review on these just so you guys have an idea before I post that. So the first one that I had gotten, not in no particular order, is the Natasha Denona. Now, this can easily be depotted honestly into that box. Now, I probably would not even use all of these honestly. I would definitely use the glitter, and the red one is like a 50-50. The white one is more of a base, but I normally don't use it, and I'm kind of like skeptical about these two. I might keep this one, but this one most likely would be a no. Um, or I probably will keep it. I'll have to figure it out, but I don't think I'm gonna keep the white one. That's for sure. This one I'm keeping. That one I am. I'm gonna debate on these two, but you will eventually find out in my video. Now the next one is from Siat. I think that's how it's pronounced. It is a British company. It does mention London on it, and it is the Velvet Palette. Now, this is the shades. Honestly, I don't mind keeping this palette completely. It's pretty much glitter in all of them, except for like except for like like three of them. Now, at the end, if I had space, I probably would just do it. But at this time, I'm definitely not going to do it. This is like a last resort type of a situation. Next one is the Caliente by Artist Couture. Now, this is the one that I definitely feel like I'm gonna have to get rid of and only depot some of them. I am definitely not going to be using yellow. I'm definitely not going to be using pink, honestly. Both of the pink shades. And the orange is like a 50-50, honestly. Um, but I'm definitely keeping this one and like the gold shade. I do have some gold in there, but it's different shades of gold, honestly. So far, only two of these are actually making into the depot. Um, I might keep this one. The, so I probably might end up keeping three of them. Now the brown one, I'm a little skeptical, but I might end up keeping it just because. So at least this one is like half I am keeping, other half I'm not. Um, I'm definitely not keeping yellow, honestly, but again, my it helps. Now the next one is Nubla Dreamy 2, the Mystic Palette, and this is how it looks. This one I would definitely be keeping. Again, this one is like a last resort thing, but again, I highly doubt that I'll be able to fit this in there because of the amount that there is. Majority of them are glitter, except for with the exception of 3 in there. So I do use this palette sometimes. So this would be I don't these two so far are definitely the two palettes I'm keeping among these particular ones, because I do have 2 other palettes in there that I have not swatched yet, which will not be depotted because I would be using the colors. And again, those 2 palettes will definitely not fit in there. Now, the next one is the Violet Voss, and this is how it looks. Now, I'm definitely not going to be using all of this. I know for a fact that I'm going to be keeping the glitter one. Now, for example, I'm definitely keeping this one. I definitely want to keep this. I'm definitely keeping this one. That one's definitely being kept. And then these 2, and then this one. Now, this one I'm 50-50 about, and then the others, I'm just like, I don't really want to keep it. So this might get depotted as well, honestly. It depends though. I'm going to put this, the other 2 that I'm definitely going to be keeping unless I got space. This one, I'm going to put it on my 3rd last, depending again on the availability of the space, which I most likely will have. But I do want to keep it though because of the packaging, but then again, I want to depot it. Now, last but not the least is the Eloise. Eloise. It's the Queen palette. And this is the shade. Now, this one for sure I'm going to keep because again, majority of this is all glitter, and I highly doubt that I'm going to be able to depot all of them in there. So I already have 3 palettes that I want to keep for sure, which are these 3 and then 2 that I have not shown yet. I think I might as well just shorten the video because it's a lot to be swatching, but you'll get an idea of it. This one is really like a 50-50 situation, and then these 2 are definitely getting depotted in there. Now let me show you the other 2 that I have to make it easier on you guys. And they both are, well actually 3, not 2. All 3 of them are actually from Morphe. So the first one is the Morphe 35XO Natural Flirt. Now, let me take the document off. I'm most likely thinking that I could possibly depot this because I highly doubt that I'm going to be using all of these. Especially, well, yeah, a lot of the brown shades are definitely not going to be used. The one that is not, that does not include any glitter, honestly. I'm definitely keeping the lavenders ones. But yeah, I feel like this might get depotted now. I'll think about it, honestly. So I think I would initially start off depotting this before I depot the Violet Voss one. Just because honestly, to be on the safer side, just my opinion. Because I feel like it will be a lot more helpful. Let me put this back in there. And then the next one is the Morphe 35C Everyday Chic. Let me take this out. And then now I start to look at this. Now I feel like, yes, I can depot a lot of these, or well, a good amount of this. I will probably keep this. I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to end up using a lot of these because this is more of like a shimmer for the most part. So I can easily use a lot of these. And then last but not the least is the Morphe 35S Sweet Oasis. So there we go. Now this is the colors right here. Now I will use a decent amount of these. Now some of them I probably will not use. So the two Morphes that I mentioned and the two others, I feel like that I'm gonna start depotting them first. All three of it. So, and then from there, I will honestly move forward with the Violet Voss, honestly, because I feel like it may only make sense in that case. But other than that, I'll be posting that video at the end eventually. Other than that, please do let me know in the comment section below that you guys want me to try out any other products. And other than that, I'll be linking both my Instagram pages. Make sure to follow, hit the subscribe button, the bell button, and I'll be back for more. Stay safe and stay tuned, guys.